All right, we'd like to welcome Maverick McNealy into the interview room here at the 2023 AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Maverick, a place where you've had 2 top 5s in your career, including a runner-up in 2021. How did it feel to be back at Pebble Beach?
I tell everyone this is one of, if not my favorite event on tour every year. Love the golf courses. I say any day with short sleeves at Pebble Beach is going to be a bucket list day. It was actually my 16th birthday present to get to play Pebble Beach for the first time. Grew up kind of playing at the Peter Hay, as you know, 12 and under used to be free for kids. So my brothers and I would just go around and around. So special place, love this tournament, and it's cool being an AT&T sponsor guy playing the home event.
And you've got 3 top 10s so far this season, just one shy of your career high on tour already in I think 8 starts. So how great has it been to get off to a good start this season?
It's been good. I feel like I've been doing everything just a little bit better this year. Putting has been a really bright spot for me, really consistent week in, week out. Just tweaking little things here and there. I don't think there's any magic potion to kind of get over the hump and the hurdle, but just trying to find little bits and pieces that I can improve on here and there. My whole team's doing an awesome job. I think everybody has just kicked it up a notch this year. We're all trying to find that 1% in everything I do, and really, really excited. I feel great coming into this week.
All right, we'll take some questions out here. If you have a question, we'll get a microphone to you. We'll start with MK.
Hey, Mav. You have 2 runner-up finishes in the state of California. What is it about your home state that really gets your game going?
I could start with the home cooking. I'm staying with my grandparents this week, so grandma's home cooking. Same thing back home in the Bay Area, but I love poana grass. A lot of guys don't like it, especially guys who grow up in the Southeast. I mean, I kind of have the same feeling about dormant Bermuda, but I just say it just breaks downhill and play a lot of break and hit it soft, and it's a speed contest, and that's something I literally work on every single day I go to the golf course is my putting speed control. And there's a little bit of variance on that POA. It's a little bumpy in the afternoons, but if you putt with good speed, you have a better chance of making it. I'm comfortable with the turf. I love these golf courses. Suits my eye. I think from a driving perspective, if you look at stats, I don't hit the most fairways, but I kind of keep the foul balls to a minimum. And out here with shorter rough and just trying not to hit it in the Pacific Ocean, that kind of is right up my alley, and really comfortable. I just see shots out here really well.
You mentioned the recipes. Which is your favorite?
The golf courses?
No, your recipes, the homemade recipes.
Well, Grandma made French toast this morning. Last week, I actually stayed with him last week at Torrey Pines also, and Grandma makes one of my 3 favorite foods. These little homemade dinner rolls with a little bit of caramel on them. It's incredible. I can't eat too many of them, but they're the best.
Joel?
Mav, you've improved your FedEx Cup standing each year you've been on tour, and you're off to a really good start this year. In your mind, do you see yourself as kind of an established guy out here, or is there still kind of an impetus to prove yourself?
That's honestly something I haven't thought about. I just show up with a mindset I want to get a little bit better every day, and it's really validating to see my FedEx Cup improving, my stats improving, getting into bigger tournaments more and more. Something that I want to change is I've only played 2 of the last 12 majors. I've made the BMW Championship every year I've been on tour. I've improved my FedEx Cup every year, but now I really want to start competing in those bigger tournaments. And it's something you think about but don't think about is trying to get in the Masters. The Players Championship is going to be a big week for me, and that's why I'm so excited to come to a tournament like this, because I feel like I have a great chance to get my nose up in the leaderboard and make some of those things happen. But I'm just really encouraged and really excited about all the things that are improving my game right now.
Going back to that 16th birthday gift, what sticks out to you about that?
My dad and I actually played right before the Champions Tour event. We played all the way back, and I think I shot 72. I was a 16-year-old. I was pretty happy with that. And it was towards the end of summer season, so I played more ice hockey than golf growing up, and so the start of golf season in the summer I'd be hitting it 15 yards further, but everywhere, and then by the end of the summer I'd figure out where my ball was going just in time for hockey tryouts. So I remember my game was pretty good at that point. We spent the summers here, so we would come and putt on the Pebble putting green, and my parents would be upstairs. We'd order breakfast at the gallery, pancakes, bacon, eggs, just an incredible amount of food for 4 boys. And then we'd go down and putt for 20 minutes until the food was ready, and they'd yell down from the balcony when it was time to go eat, and we'd go back up and eat. So I've spent hours and hours at the Peter Hay and then on the Pebble putting green. But the first time I got to actually go out there and play the golf course, I guess with an actual tee time, I may have snuck out a few times after the last group was done, but it was really, really fun.
And how big do you expect your gallery to be this week?
I'm going to have a lot of friends, a lot of family, a lot of my friends from Stanford coming out. My 3 brothers are all coming in. They were saying, yeah, if the weather's good on the weekend. What do you mean if the weather's good? You're like, come watch, it'll be fun. They're all staying with Grandpa and Grandma too, so I'm really excited for Saturday night dinner. It'll be just the 4 brothers and Mom and Dad and Grandpa and Grandma. It's just a family event, super comfortable, and I just can't wait.
Do you feed off of that when there's like, a lot of family and friends following you? Does that like inspire you to play better?
For sure. Yeah, I had 2 years on the Korn Ferry Tour, and then my rookie year was the COVID year. So I hadn't really competed with fans around for kind of the first 2.5, almost 3 years of my professional career. And I remember when fans started to come back on the PGA Tour, I go, wow, this is just so much more fun. There's so much more energy. I remember playing the Charles Schwab Challenge at Colonial, and I was a late tee time on Saturday. I remember standing on that first tee going, there's just so much more energy out here. It's so much more fun. And it's fun when you make a birdie when people clap. So I love that.
Joel?
Because of your track record and because of the special meaning this place has to you, is there any consideration or any worry about maybe not putting too much importance on this week and treating it like another week, or do all those incentives actually kind of incentivize you to play a little bit better?
I would say, like I said, I think very, very much in the present. I mean, the past and the future are all things you just make up in your mind, and really the only thing that matters is right now. So to be honest, I'm just focused on a few things right now. I'm focused on making sure my putting speed is good, making sure that I see lines on these greens, making sure that I do my golf swing maintenance, make sure that my body's in good shape and I'm ready to go, and then most importantly, making sure I'm rested, because it's 3 different golf courses. It's a Pro-Am format, so the rounds are a little bit longer than usual, and hopefully have a ton of energy and focus and ready to go on Sunday afternoon if the week goes the way I want it to. But I just think I'm really looking forward to this event because I feel like I have a great chance to play great this week. Doesn't put any more pressure or expectations on me. I'm just focused on what I'm doing right now, and hopefully it all turns out.
All right, those are all the questions we have. Thanks for your time, Maverick, and best of luck this week.
Cool. Thank you.